Hey guys. Okay, so I feel like that was really extra, but anyways, you guys know me. My name is Ashley Swain. I came here to motivate you. All right, so I would love for you to share this broadcast. Make sure you're tagging your friends and get them all up in here. Usually I'm doing this broadcast at night, but I was like, you know what, we can do a lunchtime little thing. Hey Jenny, welcome. Please share this broadcast. Okay, so we're going to be talking about distractions, and you guys are going to be seeing me look down. If you already know, I'm looking at my notes to keep me all the way together because I am long-winded. So here we go. So we're going to be talking about distractions and how you can eliminate distraction. What is a distraction? All that good stuff. So come on in, get comfortable. I'm going to be before you, maybe like, I don't know, 10 minutes, hopefully. So here we go. So anything that is not in alignment with your growth is a distraction, okay? So if it is not, let's get down to the specifics, okay? If it's not growing you spiritually, mentally, financially, physically, if it's not bringing any positive addition to your life, then it is a distraction. Hey, Carmelita! So it is an absolute distraction, okay? Again, I'll say it again. If it's not growing you spiritually, mentally, financially, physically, or it is not giving you any addition of positivity at all, yes, level up, then you need to eliminate it. Period. It has no room in your success story, okay? So anytime, and I'll give you guys a perfect example. I'll give you two examples. Have you ever had a Saturday, you like, you know what, Monday, I'm going to be positive. I'm going to start this. Let me give you a specific example. I am no longer going to eat bad. I'm going to do a 21-day fast. I'm going to get it going Monday. I'm not playing. Monday gets here, all of a sudden, all you see is donuts, hot dogs, cheeseburgers, everything you can possibly see that can really tempt you and allow you to stay stuck. And it goes against everything that you have decided to do. It is only a distraction. That is what happens whenever you declare something. Because this is the thing. Whenever you're declaring something good, there's always something that's going to come inside and say, you know what, I'm going to come against everything she's trying to do or he is trying to do. Okay? That is just what it is. Okay? So we can't control the fact that distractions will come, but we can cast them down when they do come. Okay, we can say, oh, I already knew you was coming, I'm not gonna be dealing with that. We can do that for sure. Okay, so that's my example I got for y'all. Now this is the thing, your dream cannot, and I have to look down at my notes, your dream cannot manifest without your participation and your permission. So that means that anything great that you are supposed to do, you need to give yourself permission to do it, and you need to be a willing participant. So you need to say, you know what, I'm all in. Like Carmelita just said, level up. I'm not going to let anything, regardless of the distractions that come, I'm not going to allow them to take me out. Okay? Hey, Kimberly. So again, your dream cannot manifest without your permission and your participation. Okay? So that means that when things come along, when you say, okay, when you're so dwelled on what's not working, that's a distraction. When you're so dwelled on, you know, what's in front of you and, oh, how you can't overcome that, that's a distraction. When you are always focused on the wrong or the negative thing, or you see no positive in it, that's a distraction. When you are always the victim, oh, it didn't work out for me because I didn't come from a good family, or this is not working out for me because, you know, I don't know, or all these different excuses that you're telling yourself to stay stuck. It's all a distraction, okay? And I'm telling you right now, you will never achieve your purpose if all you're worrying about is what's trying to overcome you. You have to be the one that's going to overcome it, because they will come. It is what it is, okay? So it's really about seeing the bigger picture. Okay, it's really about seeing the bigger picture. Where do you want to see yourself 3 months from now? Where do you want to see yourself from 6 months, a year, in 2020? Where do you want to see yourself? Okay, so are you going to allow this little thing or big thing? Are you going to allow this to overcome you so you can stay stuck, so you can keep playing small? Signs of distractions, okay? Like I said before, you only find the negative in it. That's a sign of distraction. You're always pointing the finger. It's always, I'm not going to take responsibility for what I did wrong. Hey, Tanya, I'm not going to take responsibility for what I did wrong. I'm only going to focus on what everybody else did. That's a distraction. Yes, I am an overcomer. You always have an excuse or a lack of money. So going back to your business, you're like, you know what? I would get my business off the ground, but I don't have $200. Let me tell you something. If you are a true entrepreneur, if you really about your money, hey, Mo Jack, That's my sister-in-law. So if you're really about your money and you're really out here trying to win, then you have to have a hustle mentality. If the money isn't there, create it. And I'm not saying, make money. I'm saying figure out a way to find the resource so you can be able to create the income that you want. Okay? It's not about, oh, nobody gave me the money. No. If that's your thought process, then stay at your job. Period. Because nobody owes you anything and nobody's going to hand you anything. Nobody owes you anything and nobody's going to hand you anything. And when you get to that realistic, you're like, you know what? I got to make it happen no matter what. Then it's a different kind of life. Okay. You will find a way. You will find a way to create income to be able to be where you want to be. Okay. So let's see. Next one. Okay. So you want to find the root of hey, Debbie, you want to find the root of the distraction. Okay. So we got to get really clear about what's the root of the distraction. Why is this happening? You have to be honest. And if you can't be honest about, if you can't be honest to yourself about what the problem is, then it would just become a vicious cycle. So what I mean is the distraction, is the root of it procrastination? Is it the fact that you really don't really believe what you say you're going to do? Is it fear? What is it about you that is you're in a continual, I don't even know if it's a word. If you continue to be distracted. What is it? What is it about you that you are not able to level up? What's going on? Get clear and realize that the only person that you need to overcome is not to your left, not to your right, it's you, okay? Because if your everybody has a purpose, okay? So we got to stop, and that's a whole nother video, comparing. We got to stop comparing ourselves to everybody else's journey. You are where you are now because that's where you're supposed to be, but you can change it if you want to, okay? So you want to get back to the root of it, and you want to realize it's you against you. And that kind of goes back to the negative self-chatter. A lot of us have so much, this is the thing. I can't prove this, but I believe that people that have the greatest purpose, I believe they have the most negative self-chatter. You can be your own worst enemy, okay? When people, when people tell you, when you're telling yourself, I want to do this is something great that I want to do, it's always that thought in the back of the head, well, why? I don't know if anybody's going to listen to me. I don't know. It's just this negative stuff. That stuff that keeps trying to, keep you stuck, keep you staying where you are. And you have to get to the point where you already know that the negative self-chatter is going to come, but you got to know how to cast it down as soon as it comes into your mind. You have to cast it down as soon as it comes to your mind, and so you can eliminate it, okay? So once you are able to understand the root of your distraction, when you are able to understand the root of your distraction, when you're clear on what's trying to hold you back, then it's a different kind of life, okay? It's a different kind of life. You just won't, when those negative thoughts come, it won't even affect you the way that it used to, okay? So this is the last thing. So eliminate the distractions, okay? Eliminate the distractions. So you want to go back to getting clear on what you want and what you don't want. Don't say, I don't want this, I don't want this. Okay, I don't want this. This is what I do want. What am I going to do in order for that to happen for me? Thank you, Debbie. What am I willing to do in order for that to happen for me? Set a goal with realistic deadlines. And this is something that Carmelita, she's on here right now. She always tells me, what is the end date? Don't just say, oh, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to do all the things. What is the date? Because when you put a date on something, it becomes real. It becomes real when you put a date on something. Okay, it's not enough. You got to get clear. What do I want to do? What do I don't want? And when am I going to be willing to do it? So you want to set a deadline, but you want it to be realistic, but at the same time, you want it to be able to challenge you. Okay, so you don't want it to be too easy, but you want to say, okay, when I reach this goal, I'm going to feel good about it. I know I'm getting somewhere. I know I'm taking a step. Even if it's a small little step, a step forward is better than doing nothing at all, instead of just talking about it and not doing anything. All right. And then the second thing is get new friends. And I wrote this the other day. It was like a quote I got from somewhere. It says, you can't create a new you can't create a new you around the same old people. And we can talk about that all day. but I don't got that much time to do all that. So you can't create a new you around the same old people, because, and this is the thing, a lot of us are playing small because we are so comfortable about the people that we see every day that are not encouraging us, the people that are not pouring into us, that are not telling we can do better, that are not keeping us accountable. And we're around those people because we are afraid to jump out. We're afraid to get new friends. We're afraid to separate ourselves from people. We are afraid because we know that when we really separate ourselves and we start getting real about what we want to be and who we want to be, it's a different kind of life. You will change everything about you when you separate yourself and see the bigger picture of who you are and what you really want to do. It's a different kind of life, okay? So that's the other thing. And then the last thing is to refuse to complain and find a solution. So you're not just out here just complaining, just to hear yourself speak, but you're actually saying, you know what, I don't like this, but I'm willing to do this to change it, okay? I don't want this to be this way. I know there's greater for me, and this is what I'm going to do in order for me to change it. And it's easy to say don't complain, because every time you say you're not going to gossip and complain, there's always somebody that's going to tell you the new tea. That's what it is. But you're going to be already prepared for them to come around. Hey, Patrice. Hey, Keisha. Hey. So you're already prepared for it to come. So when it comes, you cast it down. When you say, I'm gonna do this 21 day fast, I'm gonna lose weight. When the donuts come, you're like, oh, I'm casting it down. It's a distraction. When people come around you with negative things, oh, I'm casting it down. You come back with a solution. I promise you this. If you are telling yourself you're not gonna be negative and somebody comes to something negative to you and you always spit in the positive, they won't come and talk to you no more, because they are already the distraction. The distraction will go away. So you got to get to the point where you're like, I'm just not going to let nothing get in my way. I'm just not going to do it. I don't care. Think I'm acting funny, whatever you got to say, but I'm going to be successful and you're just not going with me. And it is what it is. Okay. So definitely refuse to complain, find the solution. And this is the thing too. If there is no solution, I talked about this yesterday. If there is no solution to the problem, meaning that it is out of your control, then that means that you need to give it to God. Hand it to him, because he'll handle it. Because the thing is, you don't want to keep going back and forth. And this was a video I did yesterday. You don't want to keep going back and forth about something that you can't control. So you want to say, you know what, I can't control that. Let me move on. Let me forgive the situation. Let me heal. Let me just move on and, let God handle it. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so this is the end. I hope you guys love this video. I know I was talking a little fast, but I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the shares. I appreciate the hearts. I appreciate I'm ready just to do what I need to do. And I just appreciate the love. I appreciate everybody that shares the videos. I appreciate people just messaging me and stuff. I'm like, what? So I appreciate that. I just really, I'm grateful. So make sure that you are following me on my Instagram. It's I am Ashley Swain. Make sure if you have a Periscope, follow me on there. It is I am Ashley Swain as well. And then go to my like page. I may end up putting the link in the comment section. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the link in the comment sections because I need to make sure that my like page is lit. So y'all have a good day. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And just make sure that you are just not allowing the distractions to distract you. You are purpose for greater. And I know that you can do anything. You can do anything. So just eliminate the distractions and move forward. So y'all have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.